Hi, my name is Sandra Goldmark, and I'm the set designer for Book of Will here at the Denver Center. Book of Will follows the story of William Shakespeare's friends and company members after his death putting together the first folio. The play takes place in a number of different locations, a tap house, the London streets in the 17th century, on the boards of the Globe Theatre, so it moves around very quickly. And we decided to try to create one space for this production that could be functional and flexible and really set the tone for what we were trying to do. I try as much as possible to design sustainable scenery. For this show, we set out with the intention of using as much repurposed, reclaimed, and resalvaged material as we possibly could. It's one of the easiest ways to cut your carbon footprint when you're making anything. And we also felt for this show that it would really add some depth and texture and integrity to the story that we were telling. We can actually start with the floor, which is one of the most important parts of any design. These boards serve as the floor of our tap house, they serve as the floor of the Globe Theatre, and they serve as the floor of our modern day show, because of course we're not in 17th century England. They are made from reclaimed bleacher wood. These were once, those like shiny blonde seats in a gym somewhere, and we painted them and treated them to look older and to have this texture. And actually one of the interesting, surprising things that's happening is because they were that varnished wood, they're not holding the paint as much as a raw wood, and we're getting this really amazing texture that is beautiful and would be incredibly hard to do with new materials. So we have two spaces in this design. We have the kind of neutral open space of the floor, and then behind it we have this semicircle with these nooks and crannies. And then, the division between these two spaces are these archways, which are basically taken directly from the Globe reconstructions and the original designs of the Globe. And the carpenters did a kind of amazing job with the woodwork and the joinery. So you have this beam, and they did this kind of Elizabethan woodwork stuff. And the wood for them, they were trees cut down to make a ski run. I don't think the lumber was good enough to be sold for constructions. I think they said it was going to become firewood. So we basically reclaimed these from a ski trail. And again, this is an amazing texture that we would not have gotten from using new lumber.
After the death of their beloved playwright, Shakespeare's friends are the only ones who can save his words. Come along on their hilarious and heartfelt journey to collect the most influential plays of their time and ours. See The Book of Will, January 13th through February 26th at the Denver Center.